Ladies and gentlemen, you know where you're at. This is your host with the most. How's everybody doing out there? If you're new here, welcome. Truly glad everybody stopped by. Okay. I like setups like this, man. I love them. Real straight to the point and things of that nature. We're gonna get into it. First thing, I just like to turn off my little my little sub menus. Y'all gonna have them though. I just like to turn them off for the purposes of this video. Let's just take that off. You guys, you got to check this one out, man. I'm being real. Enable autocomplete. This is very key. If you guys search for anything, you need this, okay? Let's just turn that on. Well, we got to get it. Sometimes you can just turn it on, it's already there. But after you get it, it's real important, okay, to turn it on, people. Okay, now the startup intro. If you guys don't want to see that startup intro every time, here is the place you could turn it off, okay? I mean, you know how I go. Every time you turn it on, I know you don't want to see that, but I think I like the intro. Okay, let's just see what we got here. Okay, and here, we're coming straight from the crew. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. I use the crew, man. I've been messing with the crew. I was messing with numbers, and what happened? I was searching for something, and I couldn't find it in numbers, but crew, I found it in crew. So I just been messing with them ever since then. Haven't really went to that. I messed with a couple of other ones though, but the crew is my go-to. Wow. I don't know. I'm feeling this. I don't know. Let's go. I love when we have our resolvers right here. You can just go straight into it if you guys have the bread or something like that. I love that. Let's just go on the system. Really doesn't matter what you have, what setup you want to get, people. I've been trying to tell you guys this for a couple of days now. Don't matter what setup you get. As long as you tweak it up right, things should work good for anything you get. Some work better than others, depending on the skins that they're using. But it's all pretty much the same. First thing I want to do is go to interface. Let's see what time we on here. Okay, we good there. Let's go to player. Okay, and for further notices, if you get to any other setup, always have your setup on expert, people, okay? Sometimes it's here and sometimes you have to press to the left to get it, but always have it on expert if you want to do these type of things I do, okay? Enable HQ scalers for scaling above. I recommend 100 for all of the devices, 3 gigabytes and up. Your NVIDIA shields and various other devices. You guys want to see a good 4 gigabyte one? Let me know in the comments below. Medium devices, Fire TVs, as well as your cubes and your new NVIDIA tubes. Those are all 2 gigabyte devices. I recommend for that 50 or 60. And for your small end devices like your sticks and things of that nature, I recommend 20 or 30. But the thing here is always check on this section, people. Always check on this section. You want to have the right settings for your device. Next, I just want to go here. Let's go here. I love the green on this background too. It just makes sense. Video player input stream. Input stream adaptive usually is disabled. Please, let's make sure we have this enabled. These two things are used for things you don't even know. I think it's used for a couple of things, especially when you want to I don't even want to say it. but I use them. You got to watch what you say now on these joints. They don't like certain things. But if you're into the nail, like a lot of people be in the IVE, um, and these things work well for that. Okay? So let's just make sure we have the input stream adaptive enabled. And to get the RTMP input, what you want to do is go here and then go to all repos. Okay, and once you get into all repos, just go back to video player input stream and you'll see the RTMP input. Now, let me tell you something. If the RTMP input will not install, okay, usually if you can get the input stream adaptive, this will install. What you need to do is go out of your setup, wherever your setup is, clean the cache, and then come back and get it. I found that out just playing with it, and I'm like, oh, all right, here you go. Now, sometimes you can't get it. Once you can't get the input stream adaptive, or you don't see it, 9 times out of 10 is in the background. But you'll be able to know by how the setup is working. All right? And I know y'all like, yo, why he don't never show the like I'm trying not to show emblems. They like, I don't know, it triggers something. I'm not really sure what it does, but those emblems, man, are no good. But all in all, I actually looked up this word too. It means shady. It's a Latin word. But pretty decent setup here. All we need to do now is go on into the Wiz. I try not to take too many of you guys' ticks. What I want to do first off is go into maintenance. And once we go into maintenance, always do a total cleanup before you guys. If you do it this way, always do a total cleanup. And after that, we just want to go into tools. And what I would recommend is to go on the full config. Now, you can go on the quick config and do it quickly, but you'll keep, preset settings. I like to go on the full config, and what I do is actually leave all of this stuff alone. And here on buffer mode, instead of 2, I like to have it on 1. Okay, let me just bump this all the way up. Yeah. And then you just write your file. Okay. Now, once your file is written, all you need to do now is just simply restart your setup. Now, I personally like to write my advanced settings before I get my setup. I get a bigger number. Sometimes you turn it off and on a couple of times, and you'll be able to get a bigger number like I just did just now. But this is working beautifully. Funster and Dre did a great job on this. Let me know how you guys like this one. If you get a chance, like, share, and subscribe, but most of all, comment. Don't forget to hit the notification bells, people. As always, I'm hoping you're having a blessed, peaceful, and a productive day. Love and peace for all. Never forget, it is good to be good, and it is bad to be bad. I'm going to see you guys on the next one, y'all. Peace.